What's up guys, today I'll be talking about how I made over 9,000% on Dogecoin. This is not clickbait, but it actually happened. And I'll show everything, my screenshots and how much I bought of it. My name is Kevin Murray and this channel is all about personal finance tips and long-term investing. And here's like my story time of how I made over 9,000% in Dogecoin. And it was just like a mistake on my part. So back in 2019, this is when I started my investing journey with Robinhood. And I was just getting into the groove of like what investing truly is. You could buy thousands of stocks in the market and you could own them too. You could essentially be 0.00001% of an owner of Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, which is pretty cool. Right? You use their products and services each and every single day. Why not invest into that company? And when I started back in 2019, I was experimenting. I was very over diversified for my long-term portfolio. I was option trading, losing thousands of dollars. And I did a YOLO too with cryptocurrency. Purchased about $8 worth of Dogecoin. That $8 turned into over $800 in a matter of what, like a year and a half since I've been holding it. And I just really forgot about it. I moved after learning my lessons that Robinhood wasn't the most ideal place for professional investor in the market. I switched to a brokerage called TD Ameritrade and I really like their company. They have great 24/7 customer service and platform called Thinkorswim. I don't day trade or option trade with it, but I use it just to see like the technical analysis of my long-term positions. Like what are the best times to optimize my positions? Like what are the best times in the short term to get into this certain stock, which could get complex at times. As a long-term investor, you really don't need that, but if you want to get the most out of your money in the short term and long term, you use it. Dogecoin to me, when I bought it for a total of $8 and maybe like 52 cents, I wasn't expecting anything. I knew it was like a meme and I just forgot about it. And that was 2019. And then in 2020, everyone was becoming aware of the technology, how crypto could disrupt foreign currency like the US dollar, how it could be used positively to third world countries that don't have banking regulations, and they could use a Bitcoin to process transactions. And this is game changing to people that don't have identities, and it goes way deeper than that, just touching the surface of the possibilities of cryptocurrency. I'm a bull in it, but it's very volatile. And Dogecoin, they didn't provide any benefit to the crypto ecosystem. It was just there for people just to buy and just hold. Whatever it did. In 2020, we saw a lot of things happen, from the crash, crypto exploding, people making billions off Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this is when I checked on my Robinhood and I saw Dogecoin up 1,000. Forgot about it, swiped up, and I checked like every month or so and see like how, and it kept going up 2,000%, 3,000, 4, 5, 6,000%. It showed me how like compounding was like working for me, how just seeing firsthand like wow, like it's so powerful how the way it does. About a week ago, I checked one more time. That's when everyone was essentially getting into the Dogecoin hype. People trying to day trading, trying to get it to $1. That was like the whole course of it, but it never did. And that's when I sold it for over 9,000%. A cool experience for me to be in that run with it, not expecting anything from that investment. It goes to show like if you hold it long term, file it in a cabinet and just forgetting about it, you're gonna win 9 out of 10 times playing that game. As a long-term investor, like being serious about this, crypto is very volatile. We have a lot of ways to go with the technologies in our society. It's gonna take a lot of years, and like most of your wealth should be into investing in the market, the actual financial markets, or in like real estate. If I had my perfect portfolio diversification, I would just put at least 5% of my net worth into Bitcoin and Ethereum, and that's it, and just forgetting about it and see just where it goes. Everyone knows that Bitcoin's a hedge for inflation. Ethereum with the smart contracts, programmable money, how that's going to be powerful with transactions and stuff in the future. If you're just investing into these cryptos just because if you want to just get rich quick, there's no point. As an investor, you're investing it for the future. You're not investing it for the short-term price fluctuations. And there are many cases that Bitcoin could go to 200K to 500K or even to zero. But I'm leaning more into the bullish side. If someone tells you and promises you this investment's going to be at 200K in a matter of just putting in 50K, making like a 4x on your return, would you do it? Most people will, but it sounds like a kind of like I'm not against it, but like a Ponzi scheme. People are promising investments that Bitcoin's going to return a massive amount. They might be right, but they might be wrong. I'm just saying, just be aware of it and just think kind of like both sides of it. Some people are way up with crypto. That's going to be the future. Some people are against it. And the newer generation knows and understands it, but the older generation doesn't. And more more institutional investors, like these big Fortune 500 companies, are accepting of it because of how strong the following is. Tesla, PayPal, Square, MicroStrategy are some of the companies that have Bitcoin on their balance sheet, another form of cash that they can liquidate to invest in. As a long-term investor, just be careful out there. You're making long-term decisions. You're not making it for the short-term fluctuations. Just remember that. Being patient with it. Cryptos and cycles, like, just be aware and just study how the crypto cycle. Understand where you're investing in. One of the last things I just wanted to talk about as an investor is the idea of just FOMOing. F-O-M-O. Don't FOMO because something went up a lot in the short term. Some examples of this was Bitcoin and Tesla back in 2020. Everyone's like jumping in right now too. Like, understand where you're investing and know why the valuations matters in the long term. Sometimes the market doesn't care about valuations, like in 2020, like it was shooting fish in a barrel. Anything with the ticker symbol made money, but we're seeing right now the stock market is very stagnant right now. Nothing's really happening exciting. We're seeing valuations come down on these hype retail stocks, and just be aware of it, of the 52 range of some of your stocks, and including myself. I am investing in Teladoc, leader in telehealth, online virtual care, and that stock was at 300 at its highs, and now it's at around like 160, 170ish. How much these stocks were getting pumped and their valuations didn't really make sense. As an investor, you're investing 3 to 5 years down the line. You're not investing into stocks just 1 to 2 years down the line. That doesn't make any sense. And plus, the market always trades 6 to 12 months in advance. Always trades in the future. It doesn't trade in the present time. Experience the market firsthand. Build your track record. If you're young and listening, remember that. It's about learning lessons and just becoming an independent thinking investor in the market over time. Thank you for watching, and peace out.